process, but just because you're not in class doesn't mean you can't do things at home to keep yourself conditioned and dancing. And so I'm going to do a high intensity fitness routine with you guys today that you can follow along, that using things you can do like that are in your cabinet at home. So you can use a small ball. This is a jug of dish soap, but you can also use a jug of water or whatever adds weight. For your arms, you can use a roll of toilet paper, a stretch band, which is the round ones, or a TheraBand, or you can use one of these if you have one of these at home. No worries if you don't have any of those, you can use a jug of water for a lot of this. But we're gonna start with a warm-up. So what you're gonna do is, if you know how far 150 meters is outside in your neighborhood, you can do a 150 meter run. It takes about a minute depending on how fast you run, or you can run in place for 1 minute. Then the second part of the warm-up is to do 50 meters of lunging walks, or you can do lunge walks in lunges in place for 1 minute. And then the third part of the warm-up is just jumping jacks for 30 seconds. So I'm gonna move my stuff out of the way here real quick. And we're gonna just run in place. I already did the 150 meter run, but I'll do the running in place so you can kind of see what it looks like for 1 minute. You can do running, regular running, or you can do high knees, which is a little more intense.
And so for 1 minute?
1 minute.
And start.
Here we go. And I don't have any music, but that's okay. You can play music in the background if you want to, or you can hear my dogs barking in the background. Try to get those knees really high, stay on your toes, make sure you're breathing, pump those arms.
Halfway there.
Keep going. If you get tired of the high knees, you can switch to just running in place. Either way, you're still warming up your body, getting your heart rate going. Keep going, you're almost there.
And 1 minute.
All right, now we're gonna do 1 minute of just lunges in place, since I don't have a lot of space to walk. Here we go.
And go.
Make sure when you're lunging that your knees are in line with your ankles. Pressing up, using that hamstring, all the weight on the heel, not on your toes. If you want to, you can add a little air bicep curl to help get the heart rate pumping a little bit more.
Wait.
Halfway there. Keep going. Hopefully you're breathing a little bit heavier right now. Warming up. Gotta make sure you're breathing and smiling. And time. All right. Now 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Here we go. Make sure you get all the way up, all the way out. No wimpy arms like this. It's not a jumping jack. All the way full. And that's 30 seconds, that's your warm up. Take a quick drink if you need to, and then we'll move on to section number 1. All right, now that you've warmed up and you got your heart rate going, we're gonna do some walking squats. And you can use a band if you want to, you don't have to. It's just as effective to do it this way. When you're squatting, you wanna make sure you're not leaning over and sticking out your booty that way. You wanna make sure it's like you're sitting in a chair. So all your weight is on your heels. Don't ever let your knees go over your toes or past your toes, okay? So I'm gonna use the band, but you don't have to. If you're using a band, you just put it right below your knees, and you're gonna make your squat position. You can hold your hands here, or can hold your hands out. You're just gonna walk 4 times this way and 4 times to the right, 4 times to the left, and do that 8 times all together. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Try not to bring, if you're using a band, try not to bring your legs in too close because then it's less effective. You wanna keep that band stretched. I'm not counting, hopefully I'm doing 4, 3, 4, and get low as you can. 2, 3. I'm not counting, that's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Then after that, take the band off and you're gonna grab your jug of water. You're gonna do squats with a 1-arm shoulder press. It's a little awkward, but feet are a little bit wider than hips apart. You're gonna squat down like you're sitting in a chair. Bring it up, lift, down. This might not be as effective as I wanted it to, so try water or a weight. You're gonna do this 6 times. Try to keep your back straight, don't let your shoulders round over. I'm not counting, I think that was 5. 6. Then you're gonna switch arms. Squat, shoulder, up, squat. It's a little bit easier with the weight because you can get the weight right over your shoulder when you press it down. Up, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Up. Okay, now we're gonna do bicep curls. So again, you can do it with your water jug, or if you have a TheraBand or a stretch band. I like this one, I got this one off Amazon. You can crisscross it and then hold it and just do a bicep curl, making sure you're isolating that muscle. You're gonna do 8 on each side. 5, 6, 7, 8, and switch. 1. You just want to have the resistance so you get some muscle building there. 6, so whatever you have at home that can give you some resistance, use that. So that's that, and then you're gonna do burpees with a push-up. Yay, we love burpees, right? Tuck my shirt in here so it doesn't fly up. Okay, so burpees, squat down, jump out, push up, squat, make sure you get your butt underneath you when you squat. 2, you can jump, you can add a jump at the end if you want to. If you want to intensify it. 4, I'm not counting. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so that's the first round. You're gonna do that 2 more times. Second round, you're gonna do 10 reps. Third round, you're gonna do 12 reps of each of those exercises in that section 1. Okay, so after you've done all 3 rounds of section 1, you're gonna move on to section 2. Section 2, we're gonna do triceps over the head. You can use a band or you can use a jug. So I'm gonna show you both ways. You're gonna hold the jug over your head like this, grab your elbow, and you're gonna press it up, keeping that tricep right next to your ear. You're gonna do this 8 times. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's with a jug. If you have a TheraBand or a band like this, same thing. You're just gonna put that elbow behind your head and stretch it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so you're gonna do that 8 times. Then you're gonna do plank with shoulder taps, okay? So the plank, you wanna make sure your arms are right underneath your shoulders, so not back like this. Make sure they're not too far out. Right underneath your shoulders, making sure your bum is not sinking or up, nice and long. Feet are a little bit like shoulder width apart. Your goal is to try not to move back and forth like this when you're doing your shoulder taps. It's to stay steady. So you're gonna take your right arm, cross it to your left shoulder, and vice versa. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You only have to do 8 the first round, so it's pretty easy. Next, we're gonna do leg lifts. It's gonna feel good on my hard floor here. All right, you're gonna lay down. Hands can go right here next to your bum. Legs are straight up in the air. Now, what I don't want you to do is when you go down, I don't want to see your back come up and arch like this, okay? Make sure your core is nice and engaged. And you're gonna go down, slow, 2, 3, 4, and then back up fast. Slow, 2, 3, 4, and back up. Breathing, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 3, 4, try to relax your neck. That's 4 more times for the first round. 4 and up. 1, 2, 3, 4 and up. 1, 2, 3, 4 and up. I think we have 2 more. You guys are gonna have to count better than me, I'm not counting. 2, 3, 4, and up. Okay, and then you're gonna grab whatever you want. You can use a roll of toilet paper. They're a hot commodity right now. Or you can use a small exercise ball like we do in our PBT class. Or you can even use the jug of water if you want to add a little bit of extra weight. But you're going to do the bicycle. An easy way to do it, you lean back and tuck your belly button to your spine, and you can just sit up and touch each foot passing through. You're going to do this 8 times. 6, 7, 8. If you want to intensify it, you're going to bring the legs up and balance and only tap your toes on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? You do that, that's the first round. Those 4 exercises, first round is 8 reps, second round is 10 reps, and third round is 12 reps. We're gonna keep it nice and easy. So that's section 2. Section 3, final section of your workout video. We're going to do pop jacks. They're kind of like burpees, but you don't come all the way up. Then you're gonna go into burpees with a jumping jack while you're in the burpee position. And then we're gonna do mountain climbers for 30 seconds, so you'll need a timer. And then the last thing that we're gonna do is a double ab crunch. So, pop jacks, you're gonna do 8 the first round. Burpees with the jumping jack, you're gonna do 8 the first round. 30 seconds of the mountain climbers, and then your double ab crunch 8. Second round is 10 reps, and third round is 12. For every round you do, you're only doing 30 seconds of mountain climbers each round, okay? So that doesn't ever go up. So here we go. Pop jacks. You're gonna go down, you're gonna go back into your push-up or plank position, and you pop it and you hold it. Make sure your bum gets underneath you, knees are in line with your ankles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to get all the way up with your body. 7, 8. Now we're gonna do the burpee with the jumping jack. So you're gonna jump up, down, feet are together, jump out and in, squat back up, down, jumping jack. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we're gonna do 30 seconds of mountain climbers. So I need my timer. So go ahead and get in that plank position. Have someone time you, or start your own timer.
And go.
And go. You can go fast. If it's too hard to go fast, you can go slow. Getting those legs up. However you can get them up. You can cross opposite knee to the elbow. Or you can go fast. I'm tired.
And time.
Woo! That's harder than I thought. All right, so last thing, double ab crunch. You can use a ball, a weight, toilet paper roll, whatever you want. So you're gonna go here, extend your legs, arms are over your head, come up, and crunch it in. Legs extended. Try not to touch the ground. And try to control your roll down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's section 3, the first round. Second round, 10 reps of everything. Mountain climbers are still 30 seconds. And third round, 12 of everything. And remember to breathe, drink lots of water, and have fun.